gods don't create warriors in comfort. They forge them in fire, hammer them on the anvil of suffering, and quench them in the blood of their enemies. I know because I felt every strike of their hammer. You think you know pain? You know nothing. Pain is when the gods strip everything from you, your honor, your brothers, your very identity, and leave you naked before the abyss. It's when you realize that every oath sworn to you was written in sand. Every bond forged was made of glass. The weak pray for rescue, the strong prepare for war. For moons, I knelt before altars that gave no answer. I offered sacrifices to gods who remained silent. I bled on stones that drank my pain and gave nothing back. I thought if I could endure enough, suffer enough, prove my worth enough, the gods would show mercy. But the gods don't traffic in mercy. They traffic in strength, and I was still weak. There comes a night when a man must choose, die as he is, or be reborn as something else entirely. That night came for me when I understood the truth the ancients knew. The gods don't send trials to destroy you. They send them to kill the weak parts of you that were never meant to survive. That night, I stopped begging the heavens for relief. I stopped praying for easier battles. Instead, I made a different prayer. Make me worthy of the war you've given me. What happened next wasn't transformation. It was annihilation and rebirth. Every part of me that sought approval from lesser men burned away in the forge. Every part that needed validation from the weak hammered into dust. Every part that expected loyalty without earning it through blood and steel, cast into the void where weak things belong. What emerged wasn't the same man. What emerged was something the old warriors would recognize. Something forged in the same fires that created the Spartans at Thermopylae. The Vikings who feared no death. The samurai who found honor in falling on their own sword. I understood then why the gods are feared. Not because they're cruel, but because they're honest. They show you what you really are when everything false is stripped away. I was not a victim. I was not broken. I was raw material for something greater. The loneliness wasn't punishment. It was preparation. The betrayals weren't cruelty. They were education. The suffering wasn't random. It was the universe's way of asking, are you ready to become what you were meant to be? An ancient Spartan truth. The strongest steel is forged in the hottest fire and quenched in the coldest water. The gods don't create warriors in gentle springs. They create them in the depths of winter, when survival itself becomes an act of defiance. I learned to love the cold, to welcome the pain, to thank the gods for every trial because each one burned away another weakness, forged another strength, sharpened another edge. They wanted to break me. Instead, they forged the weapon that would break them. When you see a man go silent after years of battle, do not mistake it for surrender. When you see him withdraw from the weak and faithless, do not think he has given up. He has simply learned the first law of warfare. Never waste your strength on those who would not bleed for you. The lion does not concern himself with the opinions of sheep. The warrior does not seek the approval of those who have never faced a real enemy. The night the gods forged my soul was the night I stopped being their student and became their equal. Not through arrogance, but through endurance. Not through pride, but through proven strength. Every betrayal became a lesson in self-reliance. Every loss became training in detachment. Every moment of isolation became practice in the warrior's greatest weapon, the ability to stand alone and be unshaken. The gods forge warriors not to serve them, but to join them. And some of you are ready to feel the hammer strike.